I was thinking about something. And it's not about how big my nose is, but it is about genetics. But yeah, the point is, thinking about siblings and whatnot and how kids are born and like not how kids are born. I know I didn't really have the birds and the bee conversation, but I had the birds and the bee conversation. So, yeah, Indian people do it different. They just like, yo, watch this, figure it out. Good times, good times. Anyways, so the point is, siblings and whatnot, right? So like, I was thinking about it. If you have one kid, that kid normally gets spoiled, brat, thinks that they're the best and all this stuff. Horoscope is probably a Leo because they're just bright for no reason when they're not supposed to be. But I'm not saying all like single children are born like as Leos. I'm just saying most of y'all shine bright for no reason. But the point of this is, once you get into the two, then you get the complex of the back and forth. You have the oldest, the first one that gets spoiled with everything. The second one gets the hand-me-down, but the second one's a baby. And that's where it gets interesting because now you got that complex, right? First one gets everything. Now, when you only have one, first one gets everything. When you have two, first one gets everything. The second one is the baby and will always be treated like that. When you get three now, the first one is treated, no matter boy or girl born, treated like a boy, given everything that he or she wants. The second one, treated well until the third one comes along. Because the third one's not the baby. The first one is still the loved one. That was the first child. Second one is no longer that last child because now we have the third one who's the baby. That's the baby of the family, the one that everyone loves. Now the second one gets ignored and has attention issues. So now we move on to four. Four is very special because when you have four, first one's still treated, we're like, the first rule never changes. The last rule never changes. Now the middle of fighting for attention. It goes back and forth. One of them is loved more than the other. But when you go to five is very interesting at this point. Because you have the first one, role doesn't change. The last one, role doesn't change. The middle one, the role doesn't change because no one cares about the middle child. But the other two, they get attention. They get away with shit because everyone is doing their shit while the middle one's miserable that no one gives a shit about their feelings. Now, when you move on to six, it just repeats the third cycle. The first one's born, gets the most amount of attention. The second one, no one gives a fuck. The third one, that's the baby. You can't go wrong with the baby. The baby always comes through, like little baby or the baby. Anyone that has baby in the name never fucking fails. So third child is always the best. And then when you repeat, when you have six, you just repeat the cycle 1, 2, 3 again with the next set of three. That's the set. It always goes there. And then the fourth child is always like the new, oh my God, we were only going to have three. But thank God for this blessing. Now you have a brand new first child because we weren't expecting it. Because who really wants more than 3 kids? I do. I want 18. That's a whole different story. But yeah, the key point in this is no matter what, it sucks being the middle child because like you're never going to be loved like the first child. And the second you're not the baby anymore, it's like you're old enough to do whatever you want. Can I do what I want? No. Why? Because no one cares. It just sucks because your emotions are never validated. You're always fighting to be like, look at what I'm doing. Guys, look. I'm doing so good. I was doing so good. And it just doesn't work out because everyone's like, huh, that's good. That's good. You finally grew up. So how's the baby doing? Hey, you good? You need anything? Why do you keep talking to me? Hey, baby, how you doing? Hey, grown one, how you? Why are you still here? Did you not move out? Oh, wait, oh shit, you moved out. Oh, when? Oh, we didn't even notice. You're just always around for some reason. Why don't you go away? It just doesn't make sense. I feel sorry for the middle child. It's a horrible, horrible place to be. Because as long as you end up in the middle, not as important as the first one, and you're not going to be remembered like the last one. So what does life really give you? It's not lemons. Because even if you made lemonade, no one will buy from you. Because it'll be lemonade by the middle child. It'll be like, who gave her a job? Get back to mopping the floors. What are you doing? Who let you out the cage? Like, why are you doing this? Looking like a wildebeest out here. Like, I'm just saying. And also the actual, like the first one for some reason looks always like the mother. And then the second one, I don't know. It's weird. It's just like, what creatures made it to bring you together? Because you definitely don't look like anyone we know. But yeah, Siblings. You gotta roast your siblings every so often, right? You know, irritate them. Try to get under their skin. And just, yeah, I'm not the middle child. I'm just letting you know. Never the middle child. I could be treated as the first or the last. Never the middle child. Even in other people's parents' lives, I'm the baby. You got replaced. You were the baby. When I come around, I'm the baby. Who's in your fridge? I am. I'm the baby everywhere. Not that baby. I'm not trying to catch no charges before someone comes looking for me for some reason. We don't look alike. It's completely different. Different baby mamas. I mean, different mother. I don't have a baby. Different mothers. Different brothers from different mothers. But then he's a brother and I'm brown butter. I don't know. Anyways, the point is, sucks being a middle child. I know. Next time on Rav's analogies on how siblings work. Who cares the least amount? I'm gonna let you know. It's the baby, not that baby. This baby.